Hey guys! So it is March 24th, 2020, and we are in the midst of the coronavirus taking over the United States, sweeping over the United States. A lot of us, all of us, most of us should be, / are somewhat required to stay home in quarantine or self-distancing. And so I thought it would be kind of fun, since everyone's home anyway, for me to do a quick video of me. Well, it's not gonna be quick, it's gonna be the whole day. I'm gonna film my whole day for you so that you can kind of see basically what the day in a life of an artist, full-time artist that works from home a lot anyway, kind of looks like on this social distancing that we have to do. So hopefully you enjoy. One thing I will say, when I started this morning, when I first got up, I didn't have my audio on. So there's a lot of footage, not too much, a little bit of footage that I missed with audio. So I'll just, pretend like that didn't happen. So we are showered, we have done our yoga, and we're gonna do some breakfast now. Show you kind of what I eat for breakfast. So here's a display of kind of the stuff I'll be using to make my breakfast. I always do kind of an oatmeal with frozen fruit that I've softened in the microwave, and then I do 2 eggs, and then I do a smoothie with a little bit of protein and mostly veggies and fruits. So here's my finished breakfast. 2 eggs fried, oatmeal with berries, coconut oil, and then my smoothie. Greens and frozen fruit and some protein powder, flaxseed and chia seed and turmeric, all that good stuff. So now I do my quiet time with the Lord over breakfast. So I am waiting for my tea. Okay, we're sitting down. You can obviously see that it's kind of a mess. That's just stuff from last night's productivity. So, yes, it's kind of irritating, but at least it's a fresh day. I can settle down, eat my breakfast, spend some time reading the Bible and praying, and then we will get to work. So a lot of the things you're gonna see me do today are not necessarily things I do every single day. Things kind of rotate and shift, and it depends on the day, and I don't always eat all of these things either. I either just do a smoothie with egg, or just do oatmeal with a smoothie, or just do oatmeal with egg, or just do, sometimes I do all 3. And then of course tea. You'll see me drink tea a lot today, because that's just what I do. It's kind of the productive ritual of, if I want to feel productive, get some tea going. So I'm gonna dive in to eating some of this good stuff. Oh, and it is 10 o'clock right now. I was done showering at 9, so everything took about an hour. So I'm pretty much done with my breakfast. It's 10:17 a.m. and I'm looking over my list for the week. I just grabbed a random piece of paper that I had. I was trying the floating dice thing because I was bored. So there you go. Picked that up, wrote a bunch of notes on it. Lists of things I want to get done this week. And the ones that I crossed off were from yesterday, because today is Tuesday. Get a lot done yesterday. So I'm going to kind of look over this and see what oh, actually, there's more that I didn't cross off. I reviewed taxes and finished taxes last night. So that's huge. But the thing that's happening at 11 is that my dad sent me information on this free color webinar. But it's going to be about this artist sharing a little bit of his thoughts on how color works, and I think it's in paint, related to painting. I'm not really sure, but we'll kind of see. So that starts in 41 minutes. I'm excited. So I'm going to start with that, and then we'll see where we go from there. I do teach at 2 o'clock via Zoom. Normally I go places and teach at about 4 different homeschool enrichment programs during the week. I teach art, and obviously that's not happening during this self-quarantining. So everything I'm doing is on Zoom. A lot of classes are on spring break though, so I got even more time, but I do have to teach some classes today. So you'll get a glimpse of kind of what that will look like. But This is what I'm waiting for. Ooh, it's counting down. Not sure what to expect with that, but looking forward to it. So stay tuned. Okay, something came in the mail that we were expecting.
It looks very dull.
It looks very boring. Okay, we gotta open it because we want you to see what this is. We ordered a project, let's say, offline. Look at that. Look at that, people. Do we even know what it is? No, that's gonna be we're gonna work on that tonight, right? Oh my gosh.
Timer, the tea's ready.
Oh my gosh. We got some new gadgets in the house. What is it called? A Google Nest Home or something?
It's the Wi-Fi.
It's the Wi-Fi making noise and glowing.
Hey Google, stop the timer.
But anyway, this is basically a paper, it's kind of like origami, but you do cut and glue, but you create this paper sculpture. And how many pages is this? Like 28 pages or something? Crazy? 20 pages of all the pieces that you cut out, fold in certain ways, and glue together in certain ways. The one that we ordered is what, Ryan?
Is the statue David by Michelangelo?
Yes. So this will be exciting. Still waiting for the class to start. I got 16 minutes. Just addressed a few envelopes and cards during that time. And then of course the mail came. Okay, so I have finished that free webinar on color, which was pretty awesome. Learned a bunch of stuff, took some notes. Yeah, it's just fun to kind of see. He basically was showing a bunch of his work in stages and talking about how he works up the color to make it realistic with depth and all that stuff. And so one of the quotes he said was, color gets all the credit, tone does all the hard work. And tone is values, so darks and lights, and color changes with distance. And so that's what tone is, what he's referring to with tone. And so yeah, it was very, very good. Drink your water, people. It is 12:26 at the moment. So that was about an hour and a half, or almost an hour and a half. And now I'm gonna this is on my list to do today, is to update our family tree. We just moved into this house 3 weeks ago. So my husband, Ryan, just put it up on the wall. But here's the family tree. So up close you get to see, I basically did small watercolors, somewhat realistically trying to capture likeness. There's us, of the whole family. As of this month, we added new baby is gonna be coming. This is our baby coming in a few months. And then my sister got married, so adding her husband. That's what I need to work on, because I would love to add them so that we can have an updated family tree. So I will be working on that. I have Steven mostly done. It doesn't quite look like him yet, so gotta work on that and add a new baby. So I'm gonna get to work.
2 new family members are added.
Now it's time for lunch. Just finished my lunch. It is 1:53. I teach at 2, and so I'm just making sure that my Zoom is set up, my paper is ready to teach. Yeah, fresh page. And my plan after I teach is to hopefully go sit outside for a little bit because it's very warm and the sun is out and it's good to get some vitamin D, right? I teach from 2 to 3:30, 2 back-to-back classes, exactly the same class with just different students. Catch you later. All right, who's here? How are you? We got Cadence too. Who else do we got? But we will start here soon. So does everyone have paper and a pencil? So today we're going to continue with drawing different places of the world, and we're actually going to do Great Wall of China today. So I want us to divide our paper into thirds. So you do want to mark at the top where your thirds would be, possibly, which is 2 lines, but you want them to be evenly spaced, right, from the edge of your paper. So what I do is I mark little lines where I think it looks like thirds, and then I measure with my fingers to kind of double check. Okay, so now that I've taught for an hour and a half, I always get kind of tired after teaching. My voice is kind of shot. So I need to step away from the computer and go outside for a little bit because it is so nice and warm. And go sit in the sun to get some vitamin D. Enjoy the weather. So, see ya. Was outside for about 15 minutes. Felt good. Got some sun. Now I'm inside. Feel like I need to just like tidy some things up. So I'm gonna do that now. Okay, whew. You know, when you're pregnant, can't work on your feet as long. So that was the cleaning I'm doing. I'm going to frame these guys, scan them first, frame them, get them ready to go up on the family tree. Okay, so you can see I scan these guys in so that I have the copies that I'll need to edit a little bit so that our families can have copies because they have their own family tree. Put these guys in the frames. We wanted sort of an antique-y look. So I take this off the back and then open up the back like that. And then Ryan has to obviously write all the names and then write all the birthdays on stars. And then the married people get their anniversary on a heart. Okay, so we just had the fireplace guy over to fix our 2 fireplaces / get them working. That's a good thing. Not that we really need it. It's like super warm today. But that's nice to have. I also just got off the phone with a mentee of mine who was asking me questions about how to teach a 10-year-old some art. Like how to draw faces and stuff like that. So I was mentoring her on kind of the process for that. So that was super fun. Another example of something that I kind of do often is work with other young artists, getting them to teach other artists and work on their own art and all that stuff. So super fun. But yeah, what time is it right now? 6:20. So I guess it's like dinner time. So we're gonna just heat up some leftovers from yesterday and see what the evening holds. Sweet potato chicken fajitas for dinner. Here we are attempting our Statue of David paper thing. So I'm gonna use scissors and try to cut some of this out. And Ryan's using an X-Acto knife to get some of the detail. Hopefully, is it working?
Kind of.
There you go. So we finished the first page of the David paper statue and finished like pretty much his face and hair. So that was cool. It's definitely tedious, but it's fun. That took us, I don't know, 2.5 hours, a little bit over 2.5 hours to do. So it is 10:07 right now. I always get kind of tired around 10, but we tend to not go to bed till about 11:30 or so. Ryan has a few things he tends to do before bedtime. I tend to just relax, chill. I might maybe edit a few more videos. I actually edited some of this video earlier today, I think when the fireplace guy was here. So in case I forgot to tell you that. This is popcorn from Costco. Super good. Turmeric with spices. It's a good snack. But we often just sort of veg in the evenings, so we'll maybe watch an episode or two of our show that we're watching and then go to bed. But I'll keep you posted and see if anything else comes up. But for now, I'm eating this popcorn. I'd say it's been a pretty productive day. Yeah, we'll see what else we can get done today. Night's young, right? So here we are at the end of the day. Ryan and I worked at the table together on projects, our own individual projects. I edited a lot of this video from today, like a lot, and there's something about editing that I could like do forever. So it's actually a lot later. It's about midnight. So, but I have to say it's been a pretty productive day. So yeah, we got a lot done. We didn't go anywhere. Only person we had contact with was the fireplace guy. So quarantining is going well. But yeah, it's been a really good day, very productive. So I hope that you found this video entertaining and fun and inspiring and all the things. I hope that you can have just as much fun and get a lot of stuff done on your days of quarantine. And obviously things I did today aren't stuff I do every day necessarily, and projects change and things change, but my goal is to stay productive and to keep working on stuff. So that is my challenge to you as well during this crazy time in the world. But stay positive, stay healthy, stay home, and thanks for watching. Bye.